Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Wolfenstein: The New Order. Let's continue. We're probably very close to the end of this level, level 14. And if level 15 is a level where we actually fight enemies at the rebel base, then I imagine level 16 is going to be the finale of blowing up Death's Head's facility, wherever that is. Right now we're in London, so we need to get back to Berlin anyways. The speed and ease, it seems to be for Duke, I won't call him Duke Nukem, that's not his name, though BJ Blazkowicz, to travel is ridiculously high. Like, he can get to the moon and back, he can get to London, he can get to Berlin with no real trouble. This building was under construction. Hi, Matt. I guess it probably would be logical that the Nazis would keep people employed and happy and probably use a lot of slave labor in the process. Is this going to be the end of the level? No. No, I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is we're going to end up potentially down in this section and we're going to fight something really big and really nasty. Probably the thing that we should have fought in the previous level. So we need to defeat the London Monitor, which is apparently a giant stomper thing that we've been fighting, that we've destroyed before at the very beginning, but we destroyed it with So I'm using these tunnels like a rat. There's a lot of health. I'm also like thanks for telling me what to do. So we're trying to see if there's any collectibles in this area. Probably not the best point to do this. It's doesn't really feel like much of a fight here. Like, you've got something here that's certainly doing damage to me, but I think I may very well have. Did he just shoot himself? And see, these little bullets here don't help. So the game is having to tell me exactly what to do because I don't have a clue.
Good hit. Yes! Cowboy shooting!
I didn't realize there was a second phase to that. And I've been trying to run and gun, and you may notice a lack of kind of just in general boredom like going on here. It's not super interesting. So there's 6 of these that I have to do, and you have to do it with the LKW, and I desperately need more health. Have I been picking up health when I shouldn't have been? I think very possibly. Like, my armor is gone. I get a feeling I might actually fail this. Just because not that many things are actually hitting me though. Oh, that almost killed me though. So I'm at 20 and but even with that, I think he just hit himself. See, here's the problem. I'm at 20 health and 20 health with 90 armor doesn't fix things. And see, I just don't see if this game is it really only feels like you can get one of these things done per shot. And now I'm just stuck at Of course, it's a constantly re-healing 20 health, so you do have technically infinite health as long as you can space out the damage you're receiving.
Yes, sir, Johnny! You are hurting it!
That's like all 3 of them in one attempt. So much for the thought that you can only get one done. More armor found. I'm not really sure if the armor is just respawning or what. Last thing here. So what now? Are we done? Or is there a third step?
Listen now, if you get right underneath the London monitor, you can shoot the engine.
Alright, thank you for telling me that, game, but
Shoot the engine. You have to be right under it and look up. Under it and shoot it from below.
let's get out of here. Apparently I have to do this 3 times. Come on, don't hit me with that. Quit moving. Darn it. We're not in a great position, so we may end up rerunning through this all. Because darn you. This sucks. This sucks bad. Like, it's like I have to be in a clear shot of where it is first. Did we do it? New model unlocked the London monitor. So you only had to do it twice, not the 3 times required in video games and Nintendo video games, but my health went to 100% immediately before we started that cutscene.
I know a lot about you. We have the same name. You're not William. But you call me Death's Head. I don't like it. I'm a happy man. You see?
And this is stuff we didn't see before.
Sound right in English. Say it correctly.
Captain, we're in all sorts of trouble over here. Surprise attack. Couldn't fight them off. Everyone's scattered. I'm on the portable radio. They're inside.
Now I put you in the car, we have to drive!
What's Totenkampf? I don't know.
Paddling down Schitt's Creek now, Johnny Cowboy. I hope we can make it back home on time.
Berlin. Come in, Berlin. What's your status?
We're in bad shape, Captain. Hanging on, but don't know for how much longer. The Death's Head's men are everywhere. I think your old friend Frau Engel is leading the attack. Death's Head must have promoted her for her actions at the labor camp.
Myself and Caroline, we're hiding in the helicopter hangar. Trapped in here. Completely surrounded. Too much chaos.
Lost track of the others.
So one of the prisoners is dead.
They're gonna find all of us. Just a matter of time.
So remember, we were in London. And now we're in Berlin.
I wish you could have seen the skate at dawn. I wanted to take you there.
And so Max saves the day. Now we've done a couple of side quests for Max. Would that have changed anything here? Not really. Let's see, double. Where's our enemies? So these are the guys I think that they introduced late in the development of the game. Here, let's... Like, oh, I'm about to die. Like, I think these flying things are here because they can pathfind and fly easier than characters that have to walk. I think there probably would have been some kind of paratrooper style, I don't know, maybe jumping ninja. Nazis. Something a little bit more human. I don't know what I'm supposed to be pulling off here. This doesn't. We now have dual wield expert, by the way, so it just doesn't. What am I, man? What am I supposed to be doing? Just defending this until Max Haas opens the gate, or staying behind cover? It's like I don't have any grenades to throw. Not too bad there. I guess I was supposed to just be waiting until he opened this gate and let me in. So one would hope that we now have a model update for Frau Engel. There's one piece of gold and one letter, no enigma codes in this, and this is chapter 15, which I suspected.
Is that you they're shooting at? Gotta tell you something. It's Frau Engel. She's taken Anya. She's taken Set and Bombate, and they're all being transported to Death's Head's compound. Caroline, will you stop the noise?
I don't know if Frau Engel
keep it down, okay? So, Captain,
is not in charge.
on the ground in our hangar. If you get here quickly, we can capture it and bring our people back. Just keep moving. Hurry.
We got the music playing. Do I want to throw a knife, perhaps? Can I throw a knife? I don't even have any. Alright, good to know. I guess I could have tried for something different there. Anybody else showing up? So, because this area is specifically kind of small, it's not like we're gonna really grab anything. Like, there's things here that we can look at and stop the music on, sure, but this is Jay's room, so one would assume that Jay might be in there, potentially burning to death. Are we gonna go down to the sewer? All the records are on fire. There's some armor. We came back one time through there. I don't think we're going to make it through there. Second time. Get some health. I'm just not really certain which way we would go here. Don't go that way.
Another route to the hangar.
That's what we learned today. Don't go that way. And we kind of know what the other route is, don't we? And see, the fact that the game is saving, the little autosave icon often is just a good indicator of what's going on gameplay wise. So I've got the gold shoehorn. We're just looking for a letter now. We can now dual wield shotguns and take some more armor. Armor would be helpful. And here's Max's leather. It just says Max, Max, Max. We're done with that. Good, so that's all the collectibles. Now we can just be focused on actually running around this area. I can't even go in here. This place is on fire. We're kind of rather rough. There's a couple of prisoners that died in bed together. This is the first time, however, also that we've been able to have our gun out in these areas. Plants burning. So we don't know if Wyatt is still alive. Like, so far in the game, he's played no real purpose. I don't think it's gonna change much. Let's see. I can't see the guy, but he's somewhere over there, so I'll just blindly. Just move the cursor until I hit him. That worked. However, I'm really short on assault rifle. One last flush for good old times. Get some armor. There's no knives. It switched to rocket launchers, so I need to be aware of that. And this is where we're going. No nightmare sequence allowed right now. As far as the map is concerned, is there anything new or important to be aware of? Dual-wield shotguns. I don't know what we are on the perks. Let's see. This isn't going to be done. I would need some more bullets in the next 2 levels to do 11 kills from stealth. And this is probably not going to be done. But as far as dual wielding experts, we've already done that, so there's really no reason to dual wield either. Mostly I probably should just see if I could get a fully upgraded LKW shots off. Down we go. You have to get back enough to be able to press the X button.
So happy I got to see you again, actually. You jarhead patriot that you are. You're the only other guitar man I know, man.
I'm on the move. I need to find Wyatt and Caroline. Wish you'd come with me.
Kind of on the spot, you know. Pretty well cornered by the man, actually. I appreciate the offer and all, but you know I've been on the run my whole life. So sick of the silence. I figure when I'm gone, I'll be silent, you know, till the end of time. But this moment, right now, it's gonna be loud.
And see, again, this character should have played some major importance in the story, and he just doesn't. And I feel like maybe if I hadn't found all the records, then this would have like kind of pointless story. Something they probably wanted just in the cutscenes. Not even the cutscenes, in the trailers of the game. And then I immediately die, so any impact on that cutscene is kind of undercut by this. Like, and I gotta watch it again, so let's see. X to skip movie. And here we go. And see, I don't know if maybe this was a case of if I hadn't gotten all the records, these guys would have just shot at me anyways, but I guess in the long run it doesn't matter. Is this back to being charged? Not really. And I'm not ready to use that. So, double shotgun.
Hey, Captain. I think there's a way to get to the hangar through one of the sewage tunnels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought you should know.
This would be Fergus talking to us, I assume, in the other timeline. 200 armor. Wish that would have been 100 before without all the upgrades. And it never decides to really send you to the shotgun. Nope. That does not work. Let's try a couple shrapnel shots. Just fill the air with these bouncing shrapnels. Switch to this gun and charge it up. I guess the whole time I could have been doing that too. Where are we? We're in this whole path that we've been seeing the whole game, but haven't had anything. And we don't even have to deal with collectibles. We can just see if maybe we can get some perks done. Monster closets. There must be something that is just standard in the development of games like this that says start all development by filling up your levels with monster closets. There has to be something, because it happens way too often. I don't know if maybe this is pre-developed levels that are then skinned to look like your game, so potentially you could have changed everything here and this could have been in a completely different world, or what? Or if it's not something in the programming, it's something in the ideas. It's in just the general concept that you follow, the standard method of operating when programming. See, I dropped this gun and I don't think I can actually pick it up now. But there are a couple of items of interest. And I come out of the area with the knife. Interesting. This game doesn't really know where it wants to end. Come to think of it, do I want to end fighting Death's Head, or do I want to end fighting the lady? Maybe I kill Death's Head and leave the lady alive. Maybe I kill the lady and leave Death's Head alive. I would have thought this was a Monster Box 2.
Welcome back to Berlin, Blazkowicz. I'll make sure no one leaves with our helicopter. Maybe you can do something about this Nazi problems here. Try not to get Wyatt killed. He's out of ammo and essentially defenseless. Poor thing.
I'm distracting the dog. No need to be snarky just because you finally got that crazy armor working.
So, fight back. Who are we fighting back?
Captain, I've got a little dog problem over here. Can you help me out?
Just grab as much armor as possible. And... let's switch to this.
Much obliged, Cat. I'm coming out now.
She made it!
So... maybe I shouldn't pick up everything here. This is where you would come normally, and this is the path that we were seeing many times. We're getting the music to play again. And there really is nothing even to pick up, so I'm just being silly by not moving. Here's the guy waiting for us, Wyatt. And we're exiting the level, so on to the final part of the game. Max Haas survives. This guy survives. Sort of. This would be sad and heartbreaking if we spent more time with these characters. But remember, they spent the first 2 hours of this game introducing lots of Blazkowicz, like, co-fighters in the U.S. Army, and they disappeared too. It would have been a better story if Max Haas and the guy that just died were originally U.S. military and they became Nazis to survive, and then they became resistance members. That would be a much better story. It would also keep the story small and simple. Yeah, we're back to that dream.
It's agony to dream like this.
sometimes. Truly, it's good to remember what you're fighting for.
The danger now is that Anya was just using you
This is it.
to kill more Nazis.
Prisoners are kept on the lower levels, close to the experimental labs.
It's a timing thing more than anything.
We have the nuclear decryption keys now.
We do a deep run entry, surface up close to the compound, and you take down the outer wall using the cannon. Get inside the compound as fast as you can. Now they will return fire, so we gotta dive again before taking any serious damage. Then we sail the U-boat out to a safe distance.
When you're inside, get down to the lower levels. Free the prisoners. We send in a helicopter. Once everyone is safely in the air, we prime the nuclear warheads, fire the atomic bombs, level the whole site.
Wipe Death's head off the face of the earth.
Be safe out there.
See, it feels like I'm gonna get the suit after
See on the flip side.
after the game, the main story has been finished. That she's gonna somehow die and I'll get the suit. And then New Game Plus. Let's see. As far as collectibles, there's 3 Enigma codes and 4 things. 4 gold collectibles. This is the last level. There's no armor upgrades. There's no recordings. I guess there really couldn't be, could there? And I guess the reason why we can't just nuke Death's Head's castle makes some small amount of sense, that they're not willing to sacrifice their own people, which, in all honesty, if you're gonna win the war, killing those 3 people might be worth it. On the other hand, this is a...
As you make your way to the cannons there, you're heading in fast and the currents are bound to be strong.
Like, why did we need this?
Stand by, Cap. Readying the payload.
Oh, and we're throwing another one of those.
200
out.
meters. 100 meters.
Like, nothing is happening.
50 meters.
Literally nothing's happening visually. And again, here's Castle Wolfenstein potentially. And did we fire? No, it's just a cutscene. What stops it from hitting the boat itself? So you're getting a little bit of a visual glitch when you go down under the water versus where we started. Seems like this is probably an invisible wall. And as best as I can tell, there's, I don't think, anything in the water. Death's Head compound. Why don't they just call this Castle Wolfenstein? Like it's been rebuilt and remade.
Anya, I'm coming for you.
What weapons do we have?
You come to free your ilk. I'll let you drag your 50 feet across these halls. Remember that you trespass against a man who built a civilization. A civilization to dwarf all ours. Remember this. When I release the machine man.
The Machine Man. So are we going full crazy here? Is the Machine Man Mecha Hitler, or some equivalents of that. Like, we're picking up bullets, which is slightly helpful, but we're also missing a second assault rifle, which doesn't fully make sense. Like, storyline wise, either BJ Blazkowicz has the ability to carry all of these guns like any other video game hero, just a ridiculous amount of guns on his back, magically appearing and disappearing whenever he calls for them, or he can't. And if you want to say that he can't, that's fine, but then why sometimes you can have some and not others? Why does he sometimes have armor? Or why does he lose his armor?
Is this the day?
Is this the day? Is worth pointing out again? No. Like, no, it's not the day, because we know the story can never end. It really can't. Unless you just want to say the end and restart, like restart the story in the next sequel. Let's see. Stark Errors, Starker's Hall. So this is like famous people that would have been in the Nazi party, although I don't recognize any of these names in German. And when you start saying logos like that, you almost are to the point of thinking that, come on, a little bit more. Hide me behind a corner so I can... And see, this just feels weird. Like, this should have been the beginning of the game. Like, this should have been the whole game. It certainly would make some sense. I'm getting this last opportunity to kill a few more people with the cover, the assault rifle. And I feel like maybe one or two more kills. Let's see. That didn't go well. I suppose the trick here is to There we go. Assault rifle magazine plus. So what's the other perk, by the way? Perform 3 kills using marksman without exiting the scope. Alright. Alright. So this full thing has been done. Full tactical. Nice. This will never be done. This will never be done. This I don't think I'll ever have an opportunity to finish. Yeah. But we got one of them done at least. And we don't fully know where we are, so wouldn't be a terrible idea to run in here and see if I can find a map or something. A little bit of armor at the very least. Compound map. Thank goodness. So we're not too far from the end. Collectibles, I guess, is the next thing. Enigma codes and gold. And maybe when everything is said and done. Yeah, I don't really see it being doable to spend the extra effort to get all the collectibles here though. They never really explained if there was a point to the dismemberment ability of this game. I've never seen any of these Nazis get really afraid and run away because you dismembered their friends, which would be about the only thing I could figure might happen. I imagine we're trying to ensure that we have a lot of bullets ready. There we go. You know what's interesting is he started speaking English. Like, did they adopt English as their language? That would be a little unbelievable. And how are we on the map? Yeah, we've got a few other places to go. I guess we're not going just straight down. I guess the idea is that Death Head replaces Hitler, and then you just don't have to have that element again. What's this over here? And what's this over here? Oops, wrong button. I guess there's just kind of ways to sneak. Again, a little easy on easy, probably a little hard on hard. Never really did learn to press the... Should I try to switch guns, or should I just kill this guy? I'm missing a lot.
No matter how many soldiers you murder, how much country you shatter, you will never soil my legacy. I have willed into existence a new age. An age of reason, of purity, of strength. Your legacy is nothing but a common impulse of anger. No different from the gorilla in the jungle beating his chest. And even less impressive.
Music's still playing. Like, there's an undeniable lack of budget in this game. Either that or glitch. Like, take it one way or the other. Either they didn't have the budget for the audio, they licensed audio and then lost the license to the audio, which would be pretty bad, or they didn't budget for it in the first place. And any way you spin it, it doesn't play well. So I press this button, and that's gonna open this door, and we don't have too much more to deal with. We got some armor and things. We're in a big dome.
Feels like yesterday.
This is the same castle that we started with, and it probably should have been the whole game if they could have just scaled it that way. And of course, no records, no upgrades, no recordings. We already talked about all of that. Grenade rocket kills. Maybe I could pull that off, but we got some extra magazine sizes, which is slightly helpful. The increasing the amount of knives you could carry would also have been helpful. There's no super bonus though for doing everything, just this animation as far as I can tell. And clearly you would have to play as a running gunner to get these done a lot, where stealth and tactical are more my style. we are almost done. But unfortunately, we are also done with this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.